Quotes from John Flavel. From the Kindle, Deep Christian Quotes and Bible Verses. First quote. For my own part, I have given in my name to him long since. Woe to me, if I have not given in my heart also. For, should I deceive myself in so deep a point as that, how with my profession as a Christian, my calling as a minister? Yea, these very sermons now in your hands, rise in judgment to condemn me? Which God forbid. Herein the sovereign grace of God appears, that Jesus Christ passed by millions of creatures of more excellent gifts and temperaments, and never makes them one offer of salvation. Never turns aside to give one knock at the door of their hearts. But he comes to you, the vilest and basest of creatures, and will not be gone from your heart's door without his errand's end. Second quote. If thou be a loose and careless professor of Christ, I beseech thee, let the things thou shalt read in this treatise of Christ, convince, shame, reclaim thee from thy vain conversation. Third quote. In testimony of a thankful heart for these invaluable mercies, I humbly and cheerfully rear up this pillar of remembrance, inscribing it with Ebenezer, and Jehovah-Jireh. Fourth quote. See that you daily grow more Christ-like by conversing with him, as you do, in his precious ordinances. Let it be with your souls, as it is with a piece of cloth, which receives a deeper dye every time it is dipped into a vat. If not, you may not expect the continuance of your mercies much longer to you. Fifth quote. First subduing the souls of his elect to his spiritual government. Then ruling them as his subjects, and ordering all things in the kingdom of providence for their good. So that Christ has a twofold kingdom, the one spiritual and internal, by which he subdues and rules the hearts of his people. It is true, some wicked men die in apparent peace, and some godly men die in turmoil, but both are mistaken. A few moments will clear up the mistake of both. Sixth quote. The life of a believer in this world is a life of labor and expectation. He must expect no rest or satisfaction on this side of heaven, and the full enjoyment of God. As the rivers cannot rest until they pour themselves into the bosom of the sea, so neither can renewed souls find rest until they come into the bosom of God. Seventh quote. Oh, when you go to God in any duty, take your heart aside, and say, O my soul, I am now addressing myself to the greatest work that ever a creature was employed about. I am going into the solemn presence of God about business of everlasting importance. Thanks.